Start the show. Can! Oh, yeah! Yeah! What's up, guys? Fears. Audience. Fears. Coffee first. In my pizza in a cup of pizza. Ah, that's some pretty good coffee. All right, guys, we've got lots to talk about. Mostly good. But I do have some unpleasant news, but I will keep that until the end of the stream. But mostly, like I said, good. First bit of good news. It is almost September. Do you know what that means? Which means when it hits September, Fears gets to go on vacation. I have been looking forward to this vacation for quite some time. I'm going to hang out with my family. It's going to be good times, good tunes. I'm going to get on some pizza. It's going to be good stuff. It's going to be really good. Let me just, and then I also filmed a vlog. So you got, mostly everybody saw. I think there was like 8 or 9 people watching. So hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. I did a couple of lives today. I worked out. And then talked to my mom. Work was pretty good. We had a light night, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, it was a pretty good day. Pretty good productive day. Anyway, today's topic. So I'm going to review 3 movies. And I fucking forgot to grab the movies. So give me 1 second. Hang on. There we are. So, we're going to review 3 movies. First, we're going to review Star Trek Voyager Season 3, Elf, and then I finally finished the 50th anniversary Jaws with all the bonus features. This is worth getting. There was so many bonus features in this. Oh my god. A lot of stuff. So yeah. Then we're going to do a nerd haul. I got a nerd haul. A brand new haul. That's right. And then we're going to do the top 10 episodes out of Season 3 of Star Trek Voyager. And then if there's time, we're going to talk about some new movie props that I got. So anyway, let's open up the chat. Here we go. All right. And then, all right. There we are. Switch the top chat to live chat. Let me put the link in the Discord. There we are. And I'm going to tell Lantern that I'm live so he can tell everybody. All right. Give me 1 second. There we are. Give me 1 second. All right, there we go. Give me 1 second here. All right, let me call Lantern. Lantern?
Yeah.
Yo, Lantern. Hey, did you watch my live?
No, I didn't get it pop up on the premiere.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'm live right now, so I dropped a video, the next me and Sega vlog, and then I'm live right now. So, can you highlight the link and put it in everyone's Discord?
Yeah, because they get the notification on YouTube and it pop up my location.
I don't know why it didn't pop up, buddy, because there was like 8 people there watching. So, I know everybody.
Yeah.
I know everybody made a new Discord. Are you part of that new Discord, Lantern?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and pop it in LCs and pop it in that new Discord. Do you mind?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. And I'll see you there, all right?
All right.
Thanks, buddy. I'll see you. Damn.
Damn.
Phew.
Ew.
I'll see you soon, buddy. Thanks a lot for doing that.
Thanks.
All right, Shunk.
Junk.
All right. Share the live with everybody. I shared it live in LC, but I know there's a new Discord, so I think Lana's going to show it in that too. So we'll get some more people here. Anyway, good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Like I said, it was a pretty good day today. Pretty good. Pretty good. So I'm almost done uploading all the Sega stuff. I got about probably 2 more vlogs of Sega. Tonight, before work, I'm going to work on the Sega vlog part 7. And that's going to be all of us, all the footage of me and Sega going to Disney, the Magic Kingdom. And then the last one is me and Sega playing one more round of miniature golf and then taking him to the airport, and then that'll be it. And then I can finally get on the 2 new vlogs of me and Dave filming me jumping into the lake, because I know you guys want to see that, because some trolls were like, oh, he didn't jump in the lake, and I'm like, yes, I did jump in the lake. So that stuff will be coming very, 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 very soon. And then the Star Wars vlog is coming, the one that me and Dave went to, and then just this past convention where me and Dave and Tina and James went to the Lakeland Collectors Fest, and I got to do a couple interviews with the celebrities, so all that's coming. And then once I get that crap up, then it'll probably be time for me to go on vacation, and while I'm on vacation, I'm going to work on some old vlogs. But I will film my vacation. So there we are. Because I can't not film that. You know, so I have to. All right. Well, I'm just going to get all of the bad stuff out of the way. So, I did have a phone call from Larry today. I didn't pick up. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, which I probably should do that right now. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Because I don't want people calling while I'm going live. There we are. All right. So, I did get a phone call from Larry. I didn't pick up. I certainly didn't pick up. And I don't think Larry knows, because Larry is calling me from a block number. Now, Larry's not the one that's calling me like 500 times, like how someone called last week. I don't know who that is. That's some crazy guy. Larry's only called me maybe 6 or 7 times. Well, now 8 times today. And basically he just said, hey, Fears, I know it isn't you, but now somebody's calling my number and trolling not only you, Fears, but someone's calling me now and trolling me. And he goes, I know it's not you, Fears. And I was like, it's definitely not me. I don't know who it is, you know. But Larry said, get a hold of Lantern so we can work this out. And I don't want to work it out. As far as I'm concerned, I'm done with Larry. But Larry, I can put your mind at ease. I am definitely not trolling Larry. If anyone's trolling anyone, Larry's trolled me. And whoever called me 500 times and threatened my family last week, that is some crazy troll. I don't know who that is. Yo, what's up, Lantern? How you been? Lantern says, yeah, whoa. That's right, Lantern. That's right. So I just wanted to say that Larry did say hello, and he said that he has still been watching the vlogs, which I appreciate that, even though I haven't blocked. I definitely did not get his channel taken down. I'm sure Larry's going to make a new one. But I can still unblock Mama Tate. So maybe at Christmas time I will unblock Mama Tate. So at least he can talk in the chat, you know. But that's all I got. So Larry, I'm not the one calling you and trolling you now. Again, I don't know if I believe Larry or not, you know, like he could just be saying that just to trick me, because it was him and a bunch of other trolls that convinced Carrie to do a hate stream on me this Saturday. So I'm just going to take myself out of that situation. I'm not going to watch that on Saturday. I'm just going to make some plans. I'll either go and hang out with Randall, or I'll go to Disney and I'll film a new vlog, or I'll go watch a movie or something. But I'm not going to sit around and just watch somebody troll me, you know, like Carrie's going to. And of all people, Carrie, you know, I have not talked to her in years, so I don't know what prompted this, but there it is. Anyway. What's up, Lantern? Lantern says, Thrilling 3, coffee first. Oh, I got it, Lantern. Shout out to the chat. Oh, yeah. Visions, I love my cup. Hell yeah. Seemed like everybody liked the vlog. Visions was in the chat in my last vlog. It was good to see him again, so good to see you again. Anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed the vlog. The next 2 vlogs is going to be me and Sega going to Disney. And then the next vlog after that, part 8, is going to be me and Sega doing one more round of golf, going to see Megan 2.0, and then after that, I take Sega to the airport. Because Megan was like one of the last few things that we did before I took Sega to the airport. And then after the airport, then it's the next vlog after that is me and Dave hanging out, and then us doing the lake jump. Because a lot of people didn't think I did the lake jump, and I absolutely 100% did. Dave filmed it on his GoPro, and I filmed it on mine. I just haven't had time to show it yet, but it'll be coming soon. What's up? Your cup runneth over and whatnot. Oh, did it? Oh, it did. Oh shit! Hang on. Oh Lord. Thank you for telling me about that. Yeah, it's running. Damn. I guess when I took I accidentally spilt it whenever I took a sip. Well, my bad. Good to see you, buddy. Let me just clean up all this. There's like a big puddle of coffee right here. Give me 1 second. Thank God it didn't hit the computer. All right. Let's see. Is there a boycott or something? Not that I know of. Not that I know of, Visions, but you never know with those crazy idiots. Looks like it's just you, me, and Mr. Lantern, unless anybody else wants to comment. I got 8 people watching, so at least they're watching. I don't know if there's a boycott. No one told me of a boycott, so I want to say no. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Well, thanks, Lantern. Lantern says this stream is lit. Well, I did this stream for 3 reasons. 1, I'm feeling better about myself. I've been working on myself. Randall called me today and said, "Hey, Fierce, I'm proud of you for getting the vlogs up faster." I said, I've been trying. I've been trying, buddy. And then I told Randall about Larry calling me and saying, now people are trolling me, Fears, and now people are calling my phone. I did go to my cell phone provider, and they did help me. I'm not going to say how they helped me, but I haven't had a single troll call at all today, except for when Larry called about an hour or 2 ago, while I was editing and while I was uploading the video. But the person, Larry hasn't called me 500 times. He's only called me about 8 times. But whoever called me last week and left 25 voice messages, I only listened to 5 of them, though, and they were disgusting. Like, I hate you, Fears. I hate your content. I'm going to kill you, Fears. I'm going to kill Randy. And I was just like, what the fuck? I'm gonna find your family, Fears, and kill them. Your content shit. I'm just like, I'm not gonna listen to the other 25. So I deleted them all. And then the same person that called me 500 times last week called me 160 times while me and Dave were doing our live streams at this past convention. So I don't know what all that was about. So I went to my cell phone provider yesterday. And I was like, you got to help me out. And they said, explain the situation. I said, there's this crazy guy or girl. I said, I don't know who the fuck it is. I said, they're calling me a bazillion times, leaving crazy messages. And they said, oh, yeah, we can help you out with that. And I was like, awesome. So they showed me something in my phone. I'm not going to tell you what, but it's been helping out. Thank God. So, yeah. What's up, Joey? He says, yo, gotta love those fucking dislikes. I don't have a dislike yet. Oh, what? Did someone put a dislike on the vlog? That's all right. That's okay. Well, mostly everybody liked the vlog. I think the last couple of vlogs have been pretty good. Pretty good. Joey, did you enjoy it? Because you said you were just watching the most recent vlog. Did you like it? Joey asked me a question. I don't think Sega will mind. He said, hey, Fears, I got a question for you. And I was like, what's up? And he said, why did Sega want McDonald's, like, so hardcore? Like, and I was like, one day, I guess he was just craving it, Joey. He didn't really give me an answer. He just asked me, like, 3 times a day, hey, Fears, since it's raining, like, let's get in the car, and can we get, like, McDonald's for lunch? And I was like, yeah. So Sega paid for his own lunch, and I paid for mine. That was one of the days where I was like, you're on your own, Sega. I'm like, I'm just gonna buy like a light lunch for me. And Sega used his money, so I don't really know why. I guess he was just craving it, Joey. But yeah, he asked me 3 times, and I was like, yeah, Sega, we can get it. No worries. So yeah. And then Sega loves miniature golf. We did probably 4 miniature golf. We did 1 or 2, and then there was just a miniature golf thing in this vlog. And then we tied. So, me and Sega, probably in part, there's going to be 2 more vlogs of me and Sega. I'm going to try to squeeze everything in 2 more vlogs, because the next vlog is all of us going to, all the Disney footage, us going to the Polynesian and eating, me buying Sega's ticket because his card wouldn't work, then us going on some rides. Then while we were riding the Jungle Cruise, it started fucking pouring down. You guys are going to see that. That was like one of the first few times that I tested my GoPro in the rain. You know? Because my GoPro is waterproof, but I've never gotten a chance to like take it to like the ocean yet. But I'm kind of afraid because it is waterproof, but I don't know if it's, you know, all that salt in the ocean. I wouldn't want that salt to like corrode my GoPro, because I looked at it. I checked the instruction manual, and it said it's waterproof up to 50 feet. So while me and Sega were riding the Jungle Cruise, it started pouring down like a motherfucker, right? So we were racing to the car, and I said, hey, Sega, I'm going to turn on the camera and test out my vlog camera. I said, I've never gotten a chance to vlog in the rain. So I started vlogging. Everything turned out fine. I could hear the audio fine. I'm just afraid to take it into the ocean with me, you know, because of all the salt. Because it's waterproof. I don't know if it's salt-proof. So most likely I probably wouldn't take it into the ocean, because that camera was expensive. Yo, what's up, Bukaki? What's up, Joey? What's up, the incredible impression? Howdy, Bukaki, Mr. Lantern. Bukaki says, well, howdy, Lantern. Howdy, Joey. Howdy, Exhumed. Howdy, Mr. Incredible. Yeah, Mr. Incredible is gonna be at the convention, so we'll definitely hang out soon, buddy. Oh yeah, Visions. I got my new shirt on because I've only worn it once off camera and twice on camera now. So there we are. So I had to throw it back on. Oh yeah. So yeah, those are the next two vlogs. So after all the Sega stuff, then there's going to be the vlog where I fix my car because my fucking air conditioning crapped out while Sega was here. It's fixed now. So the next vlog after all the Sega stuff is me getting my car fixed, me hanging out with Dave and James, then the Star Wars thing, then the lake jump, which will probably be, I'll probably put the lake jump at the end of the Star Wars vlog or something like that, and then the Lakeland Collectors Fest, because some trolls are like, well, where is it, Fears? Where is it? Where's the lake jump? You didn't do it. And I'm like, yes, I did do it. It's on my vlog camera. I just haven't had time to upload it yet, but it's coming. I promise you guys, Scout's honor, I did do it. On my dad, I did that lake jump. I promise you. So yeah, you should invest in the DJI Pocket. Both Adam the Woo and I use it. But you know what, Incredible? I don't know what that camera looks like. At the next con that we're at, bring that camera and show it to me, because I'll write it down. Because my GoPro is waterproof. I'm not sure about the salt. Hang on, let me ask Meta. Let me ask Meta. I don't know if she would know the answer to this, but because I read the instruction manual for my GoPro Hero 12, and it said nothing about salt. You know, because there's salt in the ocean. But it's waterproof. So give me 1 second. Let me ask. Hey Meta, I have the new GoPro Hero 12. It is waterproof, but would it be okay to take it into the ocean because there's salt in the ocean?
The GoPro Hero 12 is waterproof without a housing up to about 33 feet. If you plan to
No. That's bullshit. Because I read the instruction manual, it's up to 50 feet. But I'm just curious. I know it's waterproof, but is it salt-proof? Would it be okay to take it into the ocean?
You're right about the Hero 12 being waterproof up to 50 feet without a housing. As for self-proofing, I assume you're asking if it's resistant to damage from everyday use. The Hero 12 is built with a rugged design and durable materials, making it suitable for various environments. However, while it's waterproof, it's still a good idea to handle it with care to prevent damage from drops.
Yeah, so I know it's waterproof. Would it be okay to take it into the ocean? Because there's a lot of salt in the ocean. Would it be okay then?
You can use your GoPro Hero 12 in the ocean, but it's a good idea to rinse it with fresh water after exposure to salt water. Salt water can be corrosive, so rinsing it will help prevent any potential damage.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So, all I would have to do would just be take it into the ocean, film some content, and then take some water and then just, sprinkle it on there. So, yeah. Like, sprinkle some, non-salt water. So, that's good. I just wasn't sure. I was like, I hope that would be okay to do that. That's why I always ask. I always ask Meta. Because now that my friend Randy showed me how to use Meta, and Sean, my friend Sean at work, showed me. He's like, Fears, he goes, you take too long to Google stuff when you're typing. He goes, just fucking ask Meta. And back then I was like, who the fuck is Meta? Because I'm not real tech savvy. So me and Sean were working at work, and he goes, Fears, you don't know who the fuck Meta is? And I looked at him and I said, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And he's like, give me your phone, Fears. And I'm like, well, don't turn it on. I'm like, because we'll get fired if we turn on our phone. He goes, well, when we go to break, Fears, I'll show you how to do it. So me and Sean went to break, and we're in the lounge. And he's like, now give me your phone. Turned it on, and they showed me how to do it. And I was like, oh, that's easy. So ever since Sean and Randy, Sean showed it to me first, and then Randy showed it to me again. So once they explained everything, I use Meta all the time now, in case I'm not, sure about something. Let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see. Incredible Impression says, good evening to everyone. Well, hello. Bukaki says hello. Howdy, Bukaki. What's up, Bukaki? All right now, Bukaki. Vision says, nice. Well, yeah, I thought I would wear the shirt again, buddy, because I haven't worn it in a while. Let's see here. What's up, Mr. Lantern? Incredible Impression says, well, howdy, Visions. Looks very cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Bukaki. It does. You'll see it. I always use the resolution is crystal clear. Well, it's not. Well, here's the thing. Incredible Impression. I don't really need another camera. I'm saving up all my money for my vacation. I wouldn't mind a second camera because the camera that you use and the one that Adam the Woo use is really nice. But this is also really nice. I mean, I get crystal clear images on my GoPro Hero 12. I mean, it's really nice. And I use different cameras for my vlog. Sometimes I film stuff like on my phone. I do some time lapses on my phone. I film on my phone. Sometimes I film on this. I film on my other GoPro on my other waterproof camera, my Kodak camera. That one's older, but I like to use that for certain shots of the vlog. But mainly it's this and my phone. But that's always a good option, though. I wouldn't mind another camera. I just don't have another camera money right now because I'm saving up everything for my trip. So maybe after my trip, maybe I would buy that as like a birthday present from me to me, or maybe I would wait until Christmas because every Christmas I always buy a gift from Fears to Fears, and every birthday I always buy a gift from Fears to Fears. And then whatever my brother, my mom, and my brother's wife get me for Christmas and my birthday, I always call them and say, I appreciate it. And then I usually send my mom like $200 around Christmas, and then I buy her a gift. And then I buy her some flowers from the Wentzville florist after she sends me a bunch of cool things for my birthday because she's my mom and I love her. As like a thank you. So I'm like, hey, Mom, thanks for the gift. I appreciate that. So we'll see. But I have seen Adam the Woo's footage and your footage, Incredible Impression. And you're right. The resolution, I mean, is fucking spot on. It is fucking crystal clear. And I'm like, damn. Mine's pretty crystal clear. I just uploaded a vlog and watched that vlog. And that vlog, pretty damn crystal clear. But I will admit, that camera that Adam the Woo uses, it's pretty fucking awesome. Pretty awesome. All right. Let's see. It's perfect for vlogging. Oh, it is. Watch my vlogs to see how awesome. I will. I'll check one out. D-Man. What's up, D-Man? Good to see you. Oh, yeah. That one is great. I use the splice. Oh, yeah. There you go. I use splicing sometimes. Sometimes. Now, D-Man, I forgot to tell you because I haven't seen you in the chat in quite a while. You know the play button that you made for me? Mine is hung up. When I went to the grocery store today, I fucking forgot to get some new frames. So I probably got to go tomorrow. I need to buy at least 2 more frames because I need a frame for this, and I need a frame for this, and I need 2 other frames for some other things. But so I need to get something for that. But D-Man, I haven't had a chance to hang out with Randall, so the play button that you made for me is up on the wall. Randall's play button, the one that you made for Randall, it's still in that box. It's right over there. It's right by the front door. Whenever I go, either I'm going to hang out with Randall this weekend while those idiots are doing that troll stream about me. I'll give it to Randall. And if Randall can't hang out this weekend, then I'll probably go to Disney or I'll do something. I'll go out to eat or I'll go see a movie while they're doing their bullshit troll stream on me. Or I'll hang out with Randall next week. But D-Man, I promise you, the minute I give it to Randy, I'll let you know that I got it. Because Randy was like, Fierce, do you still have that play button? I said, yeah. I said, Randall, we just haven't had time to hang out in a while, buddy. But I said, D-Man and his wife made one for me. And then I didn't tell Randall what he's going to get because Randall hasn't watched my stream in a couple of weeks, so he won't remember me saying this. He's been working on his own projects. So, yeah. So, I will give it to Randy as soon as I go and visit him. So, don't worry, buddy. I promise I'll give it to him. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Yo, what's up, Dave? I subscribe to Adobe, so have Premiere, but I don't use it as much as I should. Randall does, Bukaki. Randall, whenever he edits the cartoons, he uses two programs. He uses a drawing program to draw all the drawings for Fears Man and Cameo Man, and then he uses Adobe to like edit them all together and put sound effects and all that bullshit in it. Randall uses Adobe all the time. He said he loves it. Oh, yeah. The Incredible Impression says, I need a play button. Well, here's the thing. I don't have a real play button. My friend D-Man, him and his wife made me a play button. And I was like, that's really cool. And so I uploaded it. That actually means more than than an actual play button. Because that means a fan loves my work, loves my content. Him and his wife went out of their way to make me a play button. But I will say, it would be awesome to get an actual play button from YouTube. But you just got to keep hustling. More streams, more vlogging, more in real life. I get more views on my in real life live streams than anything on my channels. I got to keep those up. Yeah, so Visions and Bukaki, you guys missed some good ones today. I went to the grocery store. I went for a walk. What else did I do? I hung up some stickers. This is like my third live stream of the day. Oh, yeah, that's right. I went for a walk right after work to get some exercise. Took a shower. The second one was me doing some errands around my house. And then last weekend, I did a in real life live stream at the convention. That got like 300 to 400 views. And now I'm doing the stream tonight. So, yeah, I get them out as quickly as possible. Oh, yeah, getting custom ones from fans is better than getting one from YouTube because it means you personally appreciate. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to get a play button. But D-Man and his wife went out of their way to make that. They used their own money to make that play button. And I was like, fuck yeah, man. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. So, yeah, even if I did get a play button, I'd be like, hey, the one I made for myself means a lot more to me. The one that D-Man and his wife made for me means a lot more. But it would still be nice one day to get an actual one, you know. But hell yeah. There it is. All right. Let's start things off with a bang. Fears went to the grocery store. I was almost out of food, so I went, I'm not going to wait and do it this weekend because I hate grocery shopping. Unless it's for Blu-rays. But any other things, I'm like, ugh. So I went and got all my groceries done. But while I was there, I got a nerd haul. Check this out. All right, here we go. First thing, oh yeah, the next Lego build. Nice. I love Iron Man. So as soon as I saw this Lego build, oh yeah. Joey, I bet you're excited for this one. I fucking love Iron Man. I'm going to do the Millennium Falcon build very soon. And then after the Millennium Falcon build, I'm doing this build. Look at that. Now we're talking. Look at that. Oh, yeah. And it comes with a nice stand. Fuck yeah, man. Oh, yeah. That's pretty awesome. Let's see. It curled from the Three Stooges. We're around to meet Adam Liu. He could probably say, oh, hi. Oh, yeah. I mean, listen, man. I've met him 4 times now. And I've only got to film with Adam twice. I interviewed him, and then when me and Sega went to the Tampa Toy Con, me and Sega were vlogging, and Adam came up behind me and tapped me on the shoulder, and he said, oh, hey, Fears. And I was like, oh, dude, hey, what the fuck is up? And then I turned the camera off, and then I introduced him to Sega, so Sega got to meet Adam the Woo. And I said, hey, Adam, I said, my friend Saya came all the way from Canada. And he went, oh, hey, my name's Adam. He goes, that's pretty awesome, Fears, that your friend came to visit you. I was like, oh, man. I said, you have no idea. I said, me and Saya go way back. We're buddies. We're pals. I said, oh, yeah. I said, I've been having a lot of fun. And then Sega said, hey, can we get a picture? And Adam's nice. And he's like, oh, yeah. He goes, Fears, you want to get a photo with us, too? And I said, oh, yeah. So Sega took one on his phone. I took like 2 or 3 on mine. And then I said, hey, Adam. I said, I haven't seen you in a while. I said, you want to be a cameo in the vlog? And he said, well, I'm only staying here an hour, Fears, because, oh no, he said he's only staying for 2 hours because him and his friend already had something to do. And then Jeff invited him for free. So Adam came and said, I'm just going to hang around for 2 hours. So he's like, as long as you make it real quick. He goes, I'll give you a plug. So Adam came on my channel. We were talking like 80s movies for like 2 minutes. So look out for that. So yeah. I understand he was busy. He didn't want to keep his friend waiting. Plus, I'm a big fan, so to have him in my vlog at all is an honor. So that footage is coming too. So yeah, the mug I picked out for the week. Oh, that's right, Joey. Yeah, Joey said I should use this one. That's right. Let's see. I've been trying to get him to do a vlog for a while, but he seems very weird about hanging around people that he doesn't know. I only met him. No. At first, I thought that Incredible Impressions. Adam has a lot of anxiety. Have you ever noticed when he's doing a vlog, he's very talkative. If he's not vlogging, he's very, 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 very quiet. And I asked him about that very nicely, and he said, oh, Fears, vlogging saved my life. He goes, I was very quiet as a kid. It took me forever to like speak to people. He goes, I had a hard time making friends when I was a kid because I barely spoke. He goes, because I have a lot of anxiety. He goes, and I've been battling anxiety for years. He goes, but when I started vlogging, it makes you talk. Because he said if you did a vlog, and not talk, he goes, it would be very boring if you just went like that and didn't talk. So he said it forces you to talk. And he goes, I have to really get to know someone to hang out with them. So I asked him, like, hey, man, do you think we could ever do a big vlog together? He goes, yeah, Fears. He goes, I think you're a cool guy. He goes, you are very chatty. He goes, but that's you. He goes, you're very outgoing. And I said, oh, I hope I'm not too chatty. He goes, no. He goes, Fears, I wish I was more outgoing like you. He goes, but I have so much anxiety. And I was like, hey, man, I just try to be friendly to everybody. I've never had a problem. The only time I get shy sometimes is I got shy a couple times, like when I was meeting a big celebrity. Like I almost could not. I could. Whenever I met William Shatner, I could barely get out of work because I was like, oh my god, there's fucking James T. Kirk. But then he started asking me a lot of questions, and I got to talk to him for like 10 minutes. And I was like, oh, I don't want to keep the line up. He's like, no, he's like, forget those people. He goes, I'm talking to you. He goes, you're cool as hell, Fears. I'm asking you questions. He goes, they can wait. And I was like, oh, well, I mean, I'm like, they've been waiting in line for an hour. He goes, don't worry, Fears. They'll be all right. I'll get to them. And I was like, this is fucking awesome. And then the more questions he asked me, then I loosened up. So Adam was like, so Incredible Impressions, it may seem like that, but he's battling a lot of anxiety. So he said the more vlogging I did, the more I got comfortable with myself talking to the lens and talking to other people. But if you ever notice, he's very chatty in his vlogs, Incredible Impressions. But the minute he turns it off, like when he met me and Sega, we maybe had like a 5-minute conversation before he said, all right, Fears, nice to see you again. Nice to meet you, Sega. It was basically Sega asking him questions and me asking questions. But he did ask me, he said, hey, Fears, what have you been up to? He goes, it's been a while since I've seen you. And he goes, the reason is, he goes, I've been traveling a lot. I haven't had time to come to Jeff's shows. And I was like, same old, same old. I said, I've been working a lot. I said, I've been saving money. I said, I've been working out, trying to lose this weight. And he goes, yeah. He goes, Jeff told me you were trying to lose weight. I went, oh yeah. And then I said, I know you're trying to lose weight, Adam. I said, because in your vlogs, in his garage, he's got a set of weights and he's got a treadmill. And he goes, oh, yeah. He goes, I've been running on the treadmill. He goes, just like you, Fears, I'm trying to lose weight. I said, hey, man, you look great. I said, he's like, yeah, the belly fat's almost gone. So he is a nice guy, Incredible Impressions. Before he hangs out with anyone, he just has to get to know you. Because I asked him, I said, hey, man, do you think we could ever do like a collab? And I could give you my number and like we could do an actual like big vlog. And he goes, yeah, maybe one day, Fears. He goes, it took me forever. He said it took me forever to hang out with Tim Tracker, which is a massive Florida vlogger. And so he said, yeah, one day. He goes, you're just very outgoing, Fears. He goes, which is not a bad thing. He goes, sometimes I wish I was more outgoing like you, but Adam has never been a dick to me. He's always been nothing but nice. But yeah. Anyway. I have a lot of anxiety too, so I totally get that. Yeah, the only time I get anxiety is if there's like a shitload of people around. I mean a shitload. Like, I was not prepared for MegaCon. Like, my friend LC was like, Fears, this is the biggest con you're going to go to. And I've went to some big cons, like that Halloween and attraction thing I went to in Missouri. That had like 80,000 people. And then LC said, yeah, that's nothing, Fears. And I was like, what do you mean? And he said, MegaCon has well over 125,000 people. He was not kidding. We got in there. There was so many people. People were bumping into me. One guy accidentally knocked off my hat. I had an anxiety attack. I went into the bathroom. I threw water in my face. I almost threw up. And I was like, these fucking people keep bumping into my arms and shoving my shoulders. And I was like, I'm getting pissed. And I'm getting an anxiety attack. And I had a hard time breathing. That was on Saturday. Sunday I was fine, but because I've never been around that many people. It made all the little cons that I went to in Missouri that I thought were big like peanuts, you know what I'm saying? Because that thing was massive. What's up, Walter? He said, are you back streaming? I've been streaming here and there, buddy, just to tell people that I'm doing all right, I'm doing good. Whenever I get back to fully streaming, I'll let you guys know. I'm trying to be selective, maybe do like 1 or 2 podcast streams a week while I work on catching up on my vlogs, but so I'm kind of back, but kind of not, but I'll let you guys know when I'm fully back. Now, Walter, you said you're going to send me something, so in advance, I appreciate it. I don't know what it is. Walter wrote me a couple days and said, hey, Fears, I'm going to send you something in fan mail, and I went, all right, so in advance, I'm telling you thank you. Walter, I'm going to write you sometime this week. The book is done. I'm going to send it soon. This book I'm going to send to Walter. So it's all filled up, buddy. Every single page is filled up. I was just waiting to fill it up. So I'm going to write you sometime this week. I won't give out your address. Just write me your address. You can send me your address tonight, buddy. Write me on the Discord. Send me your address. And I'll mail it off sometime this week because I got a new top 10 book. But Tina already claimed this. So this is the top 10. This is the podcast book part 3. And then I said, anyone that wants this, speak now, forever. And Tina just spoke out. And I was like, all right, that's how it works. First come, first serve. So Tina's going to get the next book. So yeah. So Walter, just write me on the Discord, and send me your address, and I'll mail this. All right, there it is. Let's see. He was very forthcoming when I met him at Super RetroCon, but he did seem very nervous and shy. Well, it's because, like I said, the nervousness and the shyness comes from his anxiety, because he told me. Because I saw the same thing. He said it goes back to a child thing. He said he's had anxiety ever since he was 5 or 6. And he said it would take him forever to make friends because he was so shy. And he barely said a word when he was a kid. So I was like, I get it. He's very tall too. So I was, he's tall. I'm 5'6", and Adam the Woo is like, he's got to be 6'2", 6'3". He's very tall. So I look like a little stick. I'm down, like, literally, I'm right there, and Adam the Woo was, like right up there. So yeah. He's very tall. Let's see. James, Tina, and Fierce went to the toy show Sunday. Yes, we did, and I had a blast. That was a lot of fun. That was epic. Anyway. Yeah, but Walter, don't forget to send me your address because I want to mail that book out. So yeah. Anyway. But yeah, I'll send it to you soon, Walter, but throw me your address. D-Man says back. Well, why did you leave, D-Man? Stay a while. Where's Tina tonight? I don't know where she is. I have no idea. But Dave is here. Maybe Tina's sleeping. Comes with free stills. Oh, that's what's up. Let's see. I'm 5'10" and a half, and I think Adam's around. Yeah, he's around. He's between 6'2" and 6'4". He's tall as hell. So yeah. All right, let's continue on. Fear's got another steel book. So now I'm up to 257. So suck on that, Jason. I'm just joking. Shh. Got one of my favorites, Casper, the Steelbook. And it's the 30th anniversary. Limited edition. Steelbook. So, oh yeah. All right. I got some shampoo and some conditioner because I was running out. I got some body wash. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Hey, what's up, Tina? Good to see you. Tina, everybody was just asking where you were. Well, ask, and you shall receive. Let's see. Adam, you and me should stand next to each other for a photo. We'll line up according to height. Well, I would be here, so it would be me, then you, and then Adam up here. Because I'm only 5'6", so that would be a funny photo. That would be, because I know I'm a short guy. Most guys are anywhere between 5'8" and 6'2". So I'm very short for a guy. Very short. God did not bless me. God did not bless me with height. I wish he would have, but he did not. He did not. I wish he would have. All right, let's continue on. I got a new shirt. They already got the Halloween shirts out. I cannot believe it. But you guys know I'm a pushover when it comes to Halloween. I love me some Halloween. This is my Halloween costume. Oh, yeah. Actually, my actual Halloween costume, I think, last year I went with Ghostface. If I can pull it off, if I can find everything, if I can find his watch and his eye patch and buy a wig at Spirit Halloween, I want to be Snake Plissken for this Halloween. Because all I'd have to do, I'm going to wear some army camo pants, a black shirt, and I'm thinking I'm going to do this. Visions, I'm going to take one of your shirts because Snake Plissken always wears a black shirt. I would just take one of these black shirts, turn it inside out so it's fully black, put it on, put the fucking eye patch on, and I know Spirit Halloween would have an eye patch. Buy a long brown wig because his hair is long to about his shoulders. Put the fucking eye patch on. The hardest thing would be to find that fucking watch. I saw a couple on eBay, but they're like $500 to $600. So, it would be an investment. But if I could find one cheap, I would get like his countdown clock and all that shit. And then I would just wear like my black work boots and be fucking Snake Plissken. So if I can get everything, I'm going to be Snake Plissken. If I can't find everything, then I'm going to order that Scary Movie mask where he's like, "What's up?" and he's got his tongue hanging out. Because last year I was Ghostface. This year I would love, if I can't be Snake Plissken, I want to be the Scary Movie version of Ghostface with his tongue hanging out of the mask. The silly version. You know, like where he's smoking weed and they're like, "What's up?" And the Scary Movies guy's tongue is hanging out. So it's either going to be one of those two. I would rather be Snake Plissken if I can get everything together. But the hardest thing would be his watch. I thought about doing this. I thought about taking my phone and I downloaded an app. Watch this. I downloaded an app and it's a red countdown. So I thought about, and you can switch it from green to red. So you can do it like this. You can do, I would do it like this. Do it like that, and I would just take like 2 rubber bands and put it like this on my arm and just put rubber bands, and then whenever I would start the vlog, I would just do it like that and have it attached to my arm, you know? I thought about doing that, but if I can get the actual watch, or I thought about doing Snake Plissken and then just putting my phone up like that and then just have a countdown for like a 3-hour vlog or a 2-hour and 50-minute vlog and see if I could get the whole Halloween vlog done. I mean, get the whole Halloween stream done like in a matter of 2 hours and have it just like counting down, you know, like this. Like that. It goes up to 10 hours. So yeah, but if I can find the actual, like, if I can find the actual watch on eBay, because in the movie, he has 22 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. So, anyway. That's my 2 ideas. If anybody has any, ideas in case the Scary Movie guy doesn't work out or Snake Plissken, let me know. I have a wristband cell phone holder. Oh, that'd be perfect, Dave. So I'm going to try to find the actual watch that he wears because it looks cool as fuck, and I would love to have that watch for Halloween and on my fucking movie prop shelf because it's Snake motherfucking Plissken, one of my favorite films ever, one of my favorite film characters ever. So yeah. Let me set the timer real quick. So we're going to go for 2 hours, 59 minutes, and 55 seconds. Counting down. Oh, yeah. Anyway, next. But I also got this because I want to wear this around Halloween time. Like, how funny would it be going and doing a Universal vlog or a Disney vlog and fucking wearing this? So, yeah. Anyway. So, if I can find that watch, I'm being Snake Plissken. Because picture it. I know I can find the wig. Because Snake Plissken's hair goes to about here. Just go to Spirit Halloween, get a brown wig, put the brown wig on, buy a black eye patch, right? And he always has the eye patch on this eye. So I would just do the whole live stream with one eyeball. So he has it on this eye, and I would look out of this eye. So yeah. But I'm willing to do that because I've always wanted to be Snake Plissken for Halloween. And then I would just buy some army camo pants you know? But it would be hard to find. He wears the Siberian ones that are like blue and white and black camo pants. So those would be hard to find, but I would really try to get them. If not, I would just find any army camo pants that would work. So something like that. And then have the watch if I could find the watch. And then Visions, I said, Snake Plissken always wears a black shirt, so I would just turn this inside out and just wear a black shirt and be like, and if I was Snake Plissken, you guys know my favorite line of dialogue is when Snake, it's not even in the fucking movie, it's in Escape from LA's trailer. He's looking off camera, and then he just looks right into the camera and he goes, these rules are really beginning to annoy me. And I'm like, oh, it's so fucking good. Let's see if I can find it. Hang on. You guys got to hear it. It's fucking great. Your rules are really beginning to annoy me. It's the greatest line that Snake Plissken has ever said. It's one of the greatest lines that Kurt Russell has ever said. Your rules are really beginning to annoy me. You motherfucker. That's right. I love it. Oh my God. Escape from LA. You guys have got to hear it. Oh my God. And he's so badass. He's got like the trench coat on. He's got the black shirt. He's got the fucking wristwatch on, counting down. And you can see it counting down in the fucking trailer. And there's this big like explosion behind him. And he just turns and he's like, your rules are really beginning to annoy me. And I fucking lost my mind. I hope they make a steelbook for Escape from LA, because I got the steelbook for Escape from New York down here. But whenever I get home to Missouri, I'm going to go to Vintage Stock, go up to my buddy that runs the fucking joint, and be like, dude, please tell me there's a steelbook for Escape from LA. Because right now I have it on Blu-ray, and Escape from LA is up there. But anyway, let's see if I can find this trip. You guys have got to hear this. It's fucking great. It's fucking great.
Welcome to the theater. For everyone's enjoyment, we'd like to remind you of the following rules. No talking. No smoking. No littering. No red meat. No freedom of religion. And remember, all marriages must be approved by the Department of Health. Failure to obey these rules will result in immediate loss of citizenship and deportation to the island of Los Angeles. Enjoy the show.
Your rules are really beginning to annoy me.
Yes! It's the greatest line ever. He's looking off camera and he's like, just listen to him. It's fucking great. Just listen to this. And there's like a massive explosion right behind him. It's fucking amazing.
Your rules are really beginning to annoy me.
I don't know. It's one of my guilty pleasures. It's fucking great. It's one of the greatest lines ever. It's fucking great. It's not as good as Escape from New York, though. The sequel, it's all right. But both of them are pretty good. The first one's better, though. Anyway. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. But you guys just check out a cup of pizza, and I'll be right back. And it's still counting down. So, there we are. I'll be right back. Lantern. Lantern. Guess what? Lantern. Guess what? Lantern. Lantern. Guess what? Your rules, Lantern, are really beginning to annoy me. I'm just joking. Lantern, you're the best. You're the best, Lantern. Lantern's the best. Lantern is awesome. He's a way better streamer than me. I mean, I do okay, but yeah. Anyway, let me catch up on the chat here. I don't want to get too far behind. Let's see. Where did I leave off? D-Man said, hi, Tina. Tina says, hello. Are you here, Seamus? Is it about hair? Is it about hair, Seamus? Should have eaten your Wheaties. I know, Bukaki. I know. I know. I'm doing better, though. I'm losing weight. I really am. Let's see. Mr. Lantern, where's my notification? I don't know. Shout out to Tina. Hello there, Tina. Let's see. Vision says it's okay to be 5'4". Everyone's different. Yeah, but I'm not 5'4". I'm 5'6", Visions. I'm 5'6". I just wish God would have gave me just a little bit more height. You know, like I'm not asking for much. I don't have to be 6'1". I wish God would have just gave me at least 5'8" or 5'9". That's all I'm saying. Anyway. You may have to get one of those sleeveless muscle shirts from Walmart. Yeah, a black one. Yeah, because he doesn't have this. He's got the sleeveless ones. So I could either do, or I could just roll it up like this. You know, I could do it like that. I mean, that doesn't look bad, you know. That doesn't look that bad. But, so if I can't find one, I'll just do it like this, you know. But the hardest thing, it's not going to be hard to get an eye patch. I could just order one of those off of SpiritHalloween.com. I know I can find the wig at Spirit Halloween. Like, because his hair comes down to about right here. Put on the fucking wig. Put on the fucking eye patch. The hardest things would be to find his white and blue and black Siberian like camo pants from number 1. And then I'm not going to wear the brown leather jacket. I'm just going to have the black shirt on. The other hard thing would be to find that wrist, that countdown clock. Because they're pretty expensive online. There's 2 versions. There's the actual version. They only made a certain amount of them. And they're like $900 to $1,000. And then I found an off-brand version for like $500, and I was like, even the off-brand ones, they make in Europe, and they look exactly like the one that he wears, but they're off-brand. They still have red, and they still tell time, and they're still like this, but that's a lot. Even $500, you know. So I may just take like 2 rubber bands and just, you know, stick the phone like that and put it on there. Set it for 10 hours because in the first movie, he's got almost 24 hours. Hawk says, if you can get in there 24 hours, then we'll take, you know, those explosive out of your fucking neck and not kill your ass. And then he's like, 22 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. And then Snake's like, wait a minute, we talked about 24 hours. And he said in 22 hours, that tape and the president has to be at the Hartford Summit to save the planet. So he's like, you only get 22 hours. In the sequel, he only has 10 hours. And you can set this for 10 hours. So if I can't find the watch, then I'll just set this for 10 hours and put it on my hand. Set the time, and then I'll do the live as Snake Plissken. But if I can't find all the stuff, then I'm going to be the scary movie version, because that would be an easy costume. Wear my Scream costume from last year, and then just put on the scary movie mask. Bam, perfect. But I would rather do Snake Plissken. So I'm going to try. I'll try. I really will. Let's see here. Vision says, hi, Tita. Height is no barrier to success. Just look at... Oh, I hear you. I'm just saying. Like, I just wish I was a little taller. Vision says, fears if you went is Willow. Willow. I don't know what the hell that is. Willow was also badass. Willow. I have no idea what you're on about. Willow. Yeah, Warwick Davis. Well, Warwick Davis was one of those bears. I forgot what those bears are called in Return of the Jedi. And he also played the Leprechaun, but I don't know what Willow is. I have no idea. And that little guy from James... Yeah. I forgot his name. He's James Bond's villain's servant. He plays a servant, and he also tries to kill James. I haven't watched that movie yet. I'm watching all the James Bond films. Tonight I'm watching Our Majesty's Secret Service, and then what's the one after that? Hang on. I'm watching 2 James Bond films. So I watched Dr. No. I've watched from Russia with Love. I've watched Goldfinger. I've watched Thunderball. I've watched You Only Live Twice. So the next one is Our Majesty's Secret Service. I'm going to watch that tonight, and then I'm also going to watch Diamonds Are Forever. Those are the next 2 James Bond films I'm watching tonight. So yeah. That's actually a good idea, Joey. Hang on. Let me pause the timer. I didn't even think about that. Ask Meta. Hey, Meta. Do they have a Escape from LA Steelbook Blu-ray? Or 4K?
You're probably thinking of Escape from New York, not LA. Either way, Escape from New York is available in a limited edition Steelbook 4K Ultra HD.
Yeah, I have that one. Do they have Escape from LA Steelbook? That's my question.
I'm not familiar with a skateboard movie Steelbook, but if you're thinking of a specific film like Escape from LA or...
I'm asking, do they have Escape from LA Steelbook? Yes or no?
No.
There you are. They don't. But sometimes, Joey, Meta gets it wrong, and sometimes I have to correct this bitch. So, yeah. Anyway. Because it doesn't always get it right. So, I'm going to have to look for myself to see if they have it. All right, let me continue the countdown. There we are. All right, let's see it. I'm hoping to get 500 subs real soon. Well, I wish you luck, man. Grow your hair out for the costume. Yeah, Joey. No, I'm going to get a nice brown wig for it, buddy. I'm going to get a nice brown wig. That was funny, Joey. That made me laugh. Was Lantern in your bathroom drinking the bathwater again? I think he was, Bukaki. I think he was. Let's see. Warwick Davis played the main character in Willow. Yeah, he was an Ewok, but I've never heard of Willow. Bukaki says it's definitely one for the list. I'll have to watch it. I will watch the trailer because I've never heard of it. That's not true, Walter. I am not bullying Meta. Just sometimes she gets it wrong and I have to correct her because immediately she said, oh, if you're thinking about Escape from New York, I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm asking, do they have Escape from LA? So you have to be really clear on your questions to her because sometimes she gets it wrong because she's not a real person. She's a AI. So yeah, you can block Meta. No, I'm not going. Don't even go there, Visions. For going there. I've never heard of Willow. I've heard of Warwick Davis because he plays an Ewok, and he plays in the Leprechaun series, but I've never heard of Willow. So let me watch that trailer. Let's see if it's worthy of being on the list. All right, hang on. You know what? Let me finish the Nerd Hall and then I'll watch it. All right, next. I got this. I thought this T-shirt was really cool. I don't have this one. They're already starting to do the, excuse me, the Halloween shirts. So I got this one today at Walmart too. This one was really cool. I thought it was cool. It's a Grim Reaper one. Oh yeah. I thought that was pretty badass. Anyway. There it is. All right, time to find Willow. Because I don't know what the hell this is. I've never heard of it. Willow. It's kind of an interesting name. Willow trailer. Let's see, when did they make this? Oh, wow, this is old. This is very old. 1988. All right, here we go. Here we go. I've never heard of this. But Bukaki says it's definitely one for the list. So here we go. It looks very old.
We're on a mission to give 2 million people all around the world clean water. This village in Malawi now has...
All right, here we go. Oh, wow. A Lucasfilm production. Oh, nice. So that means George Lucas produced this. I don't know how this movie went over my head when I was a kid. I've never heard of this. Wow.
It was a different time. It was a time of destiny. A time when a child could tip the balance between good and evil.
Why, with my powers...
Okay, so it's in, I guess it's set in England, and it has to do with witches and spells and wizards and shit. Off to a good start. I've never heard of this.
With the strength of my great army, can you not find one little child?
A time for an unlikely hero named Willow.
So I'm not gonna let anything happen to the baby.
You gotta get that baby to somebody.
So I'm guessing he filmed this before all the Leprechaun movies. So he must have done the Ewok thing first, then Willow, and then like 7 Leprechaun films in a row. Okay.
I'm somebody.
A time of scoundrels.
What goes on here?
Uh-oh.
And a time of rebels.
Wow, Val Kilmer's in this. I've never heard of this film, but I do like Val Kilmer. I mean, dude, he was in fucking Top Gun. Hell yeah.
You are great.
After them!
You're gonna get us killed.
You're a great warrior and a sword.
It kind of reminds me of like a swashbuckling film, you know, like Willow's doing a lot of sword play. He's a hero. Kind of reminds me of like a Robin Hood movie, like swashbuckling action adventure. Pretty good.
And you're 10 times bigger than I am, stupid. Find a child. Find a child.
It was a time when courage could be found where you least expect it. A time when unearthly powers raged and good men risked their lives. A time of great adventure. From the creator of Star Wars and the director of Cocoon, Willow.
Nice. I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. That definitely makes the list. If I had to review the trailer, solid 9 out of 10. All right. Let me grab the list. So, I'm running out of room here. You know what? I don't think there's any more room on this. Hang on. Let me pause this. Let me put it on the digital list. I got my digital list of movies right here. All right, here we go. So, the last one that I put on the list was Robot Wars 1993. So, Willow goes at the very bottom. Willow, when was it made? 1988. All right. It made the list. Thank you for the suggestion, Bukaki. I've never heard of it, but I did like him in the in Star Wars, and I did like him in all those Leprechaun movies, because now there's like 12 of those Leprechaun movies. I think he only did like 7 of them, but now there's like 12 of them. So yeah, there's a lot. There's definitely a lot. So yeah, that was a pretty good movie. I like that trailer. All right. Not too shabby. I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. It was a nice swashbuckling kind of tale. Hell yeah. Let's see here. Let me catch up with the chat before I continue on. Let's see. Excuse me. I'm extra nice to my AI, so when the robots enslave humanity, hopefully they... Damn. That was pretty funny, Walter. Surprised you haven't heard of Willow. I've never heard of Willow. Never. That was the first time I'd seen it. It was a big movie when we were kids. Again, I was only allowed to watch TV on the weekends, so a lot of movies went over my head. My dad didn't really like movies like that, so I watched whatever my dad, was watching. I watched all those action movies. My dad liked a little comedy. He liked horror movies, 0. So my friend Eric and my friend Trent got me into horror movies. They're like, Fears, you gotta watch Halloween, man. It's awesome. I had never heard of Michael Myers, and I remember I was 16. I saw it at Blockbuster. That's how old I am. And I went, you know what? What the hell? So Halloween was my very first horror movie ever. So that's why Michael Myers has got a nice soft spot in my heart. It's pretty badass. He's better than Jason. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I went there, Vision. Suck it. No, I'm joking. Jason's pretty badass, too. I do like Jason. That's why I got a hockey mask over there. I do like Jason. I just like Michael Myers just a tad bit more. But yeah. So, I've never heard of Willow until now. He was a robot in... Oh, that's what's up. Nice. Val Kilmer rules in it. I know, I saw that. Visions. I was like watching, I was like, holy shit, Val Kilmer's in this. Motherfucking Top Gun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Let's see here. Walter says, hey, guess what, Fears? I see dead people. Damn. It's nuts. Tina says, how's your better half doing? We all see dead people. Nice. Damn. Oh, wow. That's fucking hilarious. Christopher is like our own dirty little secret that Fears can't see. I must have blocked Christopher because I don't know what the hell Christopher's saying. Hey, Fears. Unfortunately, I got an Amscray early tonight because... Oh, no problem. If you got to go to work, buddy, I understand. See you later. Have a good one. There's also a Willow series from 2023, but I haven't seen that yet. Oh, okay. Good night, everyone. See you all on Fears' live stream tomorrow. Maybe. Maybe. So yeah. The Willow NES game rules too. It's like one of the grindy games. I had no idea about that one. What about Flight of the Navigator? I think that's on the list, Walter. Hang on. Let me look. I think someone told me about that. Yes, right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Right there. Right, Flight of the Navigator, right there. It's on the list. Nice. So yes, I did see that one. It's on the list. I've never seen the movie, but I saw the trailer, so it's definitely on the list. But I had never heard of Willow. I was like, I don't know what the hell you guys are on about. There we are. Oh, shit, hang on. There we go. Good night, Incredible. You don't see dead people, Dave. Buy impressions, night, Mr. Incredible. Sheltered childhood. Well, I wasn't really sheltered, just my mom and dad wanted me to get good grades in school. It did help out. I had to use my brain, and I had to do other things during the week to keep myself motivated. And then Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, I could watch TV. So all of the programs that I missed, I just would catch up on the weekends, you know. Yeah. Let's see. Cobra is also in the chat. I've seen Cobra. I've seen Cobra, Bukaki, with Sly. That's a good one. Ghost in the Machine. I think Randall told me about that one. I think. And then The Cat from Outer Space. Let me watch those. Hang on. I think Randall told me about Ghost in the Machine. I think that one's on the list. Hang on. I think. Give me 1 second. Ghost in the Machine. Ghost. Yes. Yes. So I've seen that one already. 1993. So I've seen it. It's on the list. Randall suggested that one. But I've never seen the one that Dave suggested. Dave suggested The Cat from Outer Space. I've never heard of that. So, The Cat from Outer Space trailer. That's hilarious. Oh, damn. This looks super fucking old. 1978. Holy shit. Oh, wow. Wow, y'all. All right, here we go.
Guess which student has a better chance of getting into an Ivy League school? First, take a look at Zach. He's valedictorian.
All right, here we go. The cat. I don't understand why a human cat would be from outer space, but Dave, you've sparked my curiosity. So here we go.
My name is Zunar J5/9 Dork 47.
Get me the Pentagon.
Dork 547. I'm fucking losing it already. I do like sci-fi. A talking cat. Already, I'm fucking losing my mind. I'm already laughing.
Red priority.
You're a cat.
He's the cat from outer space. You're serious?
I'm serious.
While you and I are talking this very minute.
Oh my god, that old actor from what the fuck? He was from MASH, and he was also on Dragnet. Damn, that fucking guy is in this movie. Wow. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Some slimy, green-headed, 12-legged creep could be crawling into the White House.
You're trying to tell me that your little pussycat came from another planet, from another galaxy, in a spacecraft and landed right here on Earth.
We're up against genius.
I gotta tell you something, pal. It's dumb. Very dumb.
Ken Berry. McLean Stevenson.
Now that's dumb.
Dave, you know what's weird about this is they made this movie, The Cat from Outer Space, in 1978, right? What other movie that Fears likes in the horror genre was also made in 1978? That's right. John Carpenter's the original 1978 classic, Halloween with Michael Myers. So the same year that they were making a hilarious fucking cat with a self-talking magnet chain around his neck talking, they made Halloween. So this is just hilarious. There we are. He's got like a chain bracelet around his neck that allows him to talk human talk.
Holy cow. Sandy Duncan. It's a spacey comedy that'll boggle your mind.
It is mind-boggling. The man who owns the secret of this device could control the universe.
You are under arrest. And the pussycat, General. And the pussycat. He's got his paws on the power.
The power that cat possesses is awesome.
You betcha, Charlie. And if you know what's good for you, you'll land this thing and let loose.
So it's like half sci-fi, half action-adventure, half comedy. Dave, I have to get this just for the sheer fucking hilarious factor of it. A fucking cat knows how to pilot a spacecraft, and a cat that has a like a collar around its neck that allows it to talk. I'm already fucking losing my mind. This is hilarious.
Quiet.
Okay.
Who's flying that plane? Walt Disney Productions. The Cat from Outer Space.
I'm serious.
Wow. Not only is it hilarious, but Walt Disney Company made that. I'm going to add it to the list. Pretty funny stuff. $1978. That was funny. That was pretty damn funny. Oh, my Lord. That was funny. That was funny as hell. All right. There we are. That was funny, Dave. I just thought it's funny. I'm like, a cat from another galaxy. I don't know. That just was fucking hilarious. He's like, well, hello, how are you? And like, his collar lights up. I thought that was funny, too. Allows him to talk and shit. I've never heard of that one, but that one, that was hilarious. Oh, my gosh. What about The Last Starfighter? I have seen that, Bukaki. That is, I already bought that Blu-ray. I've already watched it, so yeah. Yeah, that one was all right. Yeah. Dave, you have cat to be... That's funny. That's funny. Thank you for donating the Ghostbuster charity drive. It's people like you that have helped the unfortunate. I think this is a troll because I've never donated to the Ghostbuster LA Club. I donated to the Ghostbuster Lakeland one at the convention. So I think you're a troll. The first cat from that movie. Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, yeah. Got ran over by... Oh, are you serious, Bukaki? Oh, wow. Well, I just thought it's a funny concept. You take a cat. A cat. I mean, there's nothing special about a cat. I like cats. I'm more of a dog lover, but I like both cats and dogs. I only had one cat growing up. I mainly had nothing but dogs. But someone asked my parents if they could babysit a cat for a couple of weeks. And then after a couple of weeks, they were like, you guys can just have it if you want. So we kept it for a year. And then the owners said, oh, we changed our mind. Can we have our cat back? And my mom and dad were like, yeah, sure. So I got to have a cat for a year. And then I had nothing but dogs. So yeah. I just find it funny. A cat from another distant galaxy comes in a spacecraft. Somehow, some way, a cat knows how to fly a spacecraft. Comes down and then starts fucking with the U.S. government. And then that cat stays in someone's home. So he's kind of a cat, kind of a Martian, I guess. You know? So yeah. Oh, I know he did Visions. But Larry's half right. I don't hate cats. I prefer dogs. Because I'm more of a dog lover. But I never said I hate cats. I do like cats. Whenever I was dating Casey, she had a couple of cats. And she had a dog. So I don't mind cats. But I don't hate them. There's only one animal that I hate, and you guys know what it is. It's snakes. I cannot stand fucking snakes. They're weird. They're slimy. They have no arms and legs. They just slither. And most of them are poisonous, and if they bite you, then you're fucking dead, unless they have some anti-venom ready to go, you know? And they're mean as hell. Snakes. Like, you don't ever see someone going, ooh, what a cute snake. No, if you get near a snake, it starts hissing. Snakes are kind of like alligators. They're very territorial. If you get close to an alligator, it starts hissing, and that means back the fuck off. You're getting in my territory. Snakes, they start hissing. That's your only warning. And they're saying, get the fuck away from me, or I'm going to get pissed and bite you. I can't fucking... I can't fucking stand snakes. They're weird. Oh, man. Anyway. No, not giraffes. Not giraffes. I love giraffes. No matter what Larry says. Larry said I wanted to kill a giraffe and poison it, which is not true. Anyway. Joey, she's brave. Your sister's more brave than me. I could never have a snake as a pet. No way. No way. I love golden retrievers. Enzo's a golden retriever. All right. Tina, time to write the first official thing in the book. Here we go. So I already signed it for you, Tina. I said, to Tina from the Fears Man, Chung, Bung, Zung, Gung, Dung. Tina, you are the sweetest. Yeah, dude. So that's what I wrote. So I hope you enjoy it, Tina. It's going to take me a couple months to fill up all this. But here we go. Here's the first thing. All right, let's see. Let's start with... I watched Elf today. In between all my lives and stuff. So Elf. Starring the funny Will Ferrell. Not your typical Christmas film, but a good Christmas film. It's not your typical one, but it's a good one. By the way, thank you for the likes, and shout out to the 17 people watching. You guys are awesome. If you haven't subscribed to my main channel yet, I haven't uploaded it there in a while, but some new footage is coming. Don't worry. Subscribe to FearsMan26. That's my main channel, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my vlog channel, the one that you're watching right now. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your cranky aunt to subscribe, tell your grandma, hey, bitch, get off your ass and subscribe to Fears' channel. I would appreciate it. So there we are. So starring Will Ferrell. I'm going to give it a... I like it, but it's not my favorite Christmas. I'd say my two favorite Christmas films of all time are Home Alone and Christmas Vacation starring the Griswolds. Oh, yeah. I watch those two every year. So, it's still a good film. I love Will Ferrell. I watched all the behind the scenes, and they said most of this script was improvised. There was a couple things that he actually said word for word in the script, but the same guy that directed this also directed Boba Fett, and I think he directed some of The Mandalorian, and it was directed by John, I don't know how to say his last name, John Ferrerno, and he was also in Rudy with Sean Astin. So yeah. So I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Out of 10. Good Christmas film. Good Christmas. Get you into the Christmas spirit. Good Christmas film. And I hadn't seen it in a while. That's why I watched it, before Christmas. I'll probably watch it again around Christmas time. Good Christmas film. My two favorite scenes, probably when Buddy is in the North Pole and he's trying to figure out how to be an elf. And he's like, treat every day like Christmas. There's room for everyone on the good list, and try to get everyone off the naughty list. And then the third one is, the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. And I about fucking lost it, That was pretty funny. So, my first favorite scene is him trying to be an elf, but failing miserably. So, trying to be an elf. Trying to be an elf. And then probably the dinner scene, because he drinks a whole 2-liter of Coca-Cola, lets out a burp, and then he's trying to tell his dad and his dad's wife where he comes from, and they're like, so where the hell are you from? And he goes, first I walked all the way through how did he word it? He goes, I walked all the way through the North Pole, past the meadow of swirly, twirly gumdrops. Then I traveled through the 7 layers of the candy cane forest, and then I walked through the Lincoln Tunnel to get to New York, and all this other bullshit. And I'm fucking losing my mind. I'm like, the 7 layers of the candy cane forest. So the dinner scene is pretty fucking hilarious. Very funny. I like that it's very improvised, because when I watch the bonus features, there's actually an interview with Will Ferrell, and he goes, I do the script 2 ways. He goes, the director asked me to say the lines word for word. Then he said, well, hey Will, you're so good at improv. Why don't you improv this scene? So he always does it 2 times. He goes, I always do it scripted, and then he said the director lets me just have a ball. And he said sometimes the director likes my improv version better than the actual scripted one. And he said 80% of his lines, he just improv them. But he always gives them what they want. So he gives them what it's scripted, and then, because he's a good improv. So, very improv. And it is funny. Let me catch up on the chat here. Let's see. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Oh, well, I mean, that's a classic. I didn't like the 2018 version. I only like the one with Benedict Cumberbatch, or however the fuck you say his name. I like the 1970s cartoon, hosted and voiced by Boris Karloff, the same guy that played Frankenstein and the Mummy. That one is the best. The second one, obviously, is Jim Carrey as the Grinch, the live-action version. And then the third one with Benedict Cumberbatch as the Grinch, it's a cartoon. It's a cartoon animation. It's all right. It's bad, but it's not, super bad. It's not like the worst Christmas film ever, but the first 2 are way better. Way better. Way better. Anyway. Bukaki says, another good one is Bad Santa. Oh, I love Bad Santa. I like Bad Santa and Bad Santa 2. One of the greatest lines. I'm on my fucking lunch break. And then she's like, are you insane? The management's going to hear about this. He's like, you think that's a threat? If you think you can make my life any more fucking miserable, go ahead. Go ahead and take a fucking shot. And he's eating, and all this fucking salad and shit is like falling out of his mouth. I about fucking lost it, Bukaki. I was laughing like crazy. Because the woman's like, are you insane? And then there's like lettuce falling out because he just shoved a whole bunch of lettuce like in his mouth and shit. And she's like, the management's going to hear about this. And he's like, you think that's a fucking threat? He's like, go for it, lady. Make my life, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, baby. You're not going to shit right for a week. That's a fucking hilarious. Oh, I know which scene you're talking about, Visions. That one's funny. And then, hey, Opal, come here. Screw you, Willie, and your kinky ass. Last time I didn't shit right for a week. No, it's not about that. He goes, I got to talk to you. Come here. And then she's like, I'm tired of you, Willie. I'm tired of you. And then he's like, who the fuck is in my room? Did you see somebody go in my room? And then she's like, yeah, looked like a cop. And he's like, oh, shit. And then he calls Marcus. He's like, Marcus, I just got back to the hotel. He goes, I think there's someone in my room. And he's like, who? What guy? Did you get a look at him? And he goes, I think it's a cop. And he goes, is there anything in the room? Anything professional? He's like, no, I just got clothes in there. And he goes, just fucking ditch, you idiot. So that's a great scene, Visions. I almost got it word for word. But yeah, that scene's great. Screw you, Willie. Last time I did shit right for a week. I was fucking losing my mind. I was on the floor dying. That is a fucking great scene. Planes, trays, and automobiles. I think it was Christmas time. Oh, no. I know my John Candy movies, Bukaki. You're close. It was Thanksgiving. Close. Very, very close. So, yeah. Krampus. I got Krampus. Krampus is... Where is it? It's down here somewhere. It's down here somewhere in my horror movies. That's a good one. That's a good one. What are the two blue bottles in the bag? I was running out of shampoo, so I got body wash and shampoo. So yeah. Wrap it up. Hey, fuck you. I will talk as long as I want to, you fucking troll. Bye, you're gone. Nobody tells Fierce to wrap it up. I will wrap up my stream whenever the hell I want to wrap it up. That's right. He's going out with a bang. Well, I just thought it was funny. I'm not winded. I'm a little tired, but I'm not winded. So no one will tell me when to finish up my live stream. I'll go as long as I want. All right. So what do we got so far? Starring Will Ferrell, 8.5 out of 10. Good Christmas film. Trying to be an elf is my first favorite scene. The dinner scene's pretty funny. It's very funny. I like the improv. There's a lot of cameos in it, so good cameos. Good cameos. Good Christmas film. What I like about it is it is a Christmas film, but you know how like when you watch some Christmas films, they go over the top. It's not too much, and it's not over Christmas, like overboard Christmas. It's just the right amount of Christmas things in it, I think. So it's just the right amount. Good Christmas film. Right on. All right. I've already reviewed Jaws, but I have to review the 50th anniversary. Visions, I know you like Jaws. You've got to get this steelbook. The amount of bonus features in this, there's like 4 hours of bonus features. This was worth. I think this was, well, it was $20, but with tax, it was like $22. Visions, it's worth getting, buddy. You got to get this. It's fucking great. So, yeah. So yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, hey, look, there's another troll. Bye. There you are. But yeah, you should get it, Visions. So I'm going to re-review Jaws, because this took me a while, because I watched the movie last night, but for the last couple of days, I've been watching all the bonuses. There's a shitload of bonus. Look at this. Look at this. So I watched it in 4K, and this is just the movie. Then on this one, it's the Blu-ray version with the 4 hours of bonus features. Then it comes with a documentary. I'm sorry, this is the documentary. Excuse me. This is the documentary, Jaws 50th anniversary, the definitive inside story. So you get a documentary. So this is like 2 hours long. Then there's 2 hours more of bonus features on this, so equal 4 hours. And then you get the Blu-ray one. So you get 3 discs of like really good. Also, it's 50 years old, this film. And this movie is fucking perfect. There's not, like Ghostbusters, there's not one scene out of this movie that I do not like. And the documentary was fucking great. So, Visions, I know you and Bukaki love this film. You guys got to get the Steelbook. It is fucking worth the money. It's so good. So good. So, I was honored to watch all that bonus feature, and I'm like, I don't care if I've already reviewed this movie for the fans. I'm going to watch it again. I'm going to watch all the new bonus content, and I'm going to review it. But first, I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. So, 2 minutes. Just go ahead and study Jaws. Go ahead and study Jaws. But you got Bukaki, Visions, you guys have got to get this. It is so worth it. It is fucking mind-blowing. It's so good. So good. Genius. Genius. I'll be back. 2 minutes. All right, I'm back. All right. All right. All right. I'm doing good on my time. 2 hours and 12 minutes. I gave myself a little extra time. All right. So let me get my book out, ready to go. So, Jaws 50th anniversary. So, hang on. Jaws 50th anniversary steelbook. I'm telling Bukaki, Visions, I know we're buddies, we're friends. You don't have to listen to me, but I know you guys love this movie as much as I do. It's worth it. I'm telling you, you guys have got to get this. It's like 2 hours of bonus content in that documentary. Then you get an extra 2 hours on the Blu-ray version. And then on the 4K, which I watched it, it's just the movie. So they put all the bonus features on the Blu-ray one, but it comes with all 3. You guys have got to get it. I'm telling you. Plus, look at the amazing artwork. Some people think I just get steelbooks because of Jason. I don't. Well, I'll be honest, because I want to tell the truth from now on. At first I did, but then I thought, oh, that's just stupid. It's not a competition. So I really started getting steelbooks because, and I only get steelbooks in my all-time favorite movies, So all the steelbooks I got, like Escape from New York and Jaws and Ghostbusters and all that, I want to get the best version of it. So I started getting it because I want to get all my favorite movies on the best quality. Plus, another reason why I started getting steelbooks is they always put amazing, and I mean amazing artwork on the front and on the back of every single steelbook. So they're worth it. Or, well, I think they're worth it. But yeah. Let's see here. Bukagi says, yeah, I watched it recently after not seeing it for years, and it didn't really hold my attention. Really, Bukagi? Oh, man, it's a classic. It holds my attention and then some. No, I don't like Jaws, man. I'm more of a Willow guy. Well, then it must be Visions. I thought since you and Bukagi, since you and Visions are so much friends, maybe I'm getting them mixed up. I could have sworn you told me that you like Jaws. I know Visions likes Jaws. So yeah. I'm more of a fan of the dolphin with rabies in the movie One Crazy Summer. Oh shit, Crumbles. I've never seen that one. I'm going to watch that real quick. I watched it again within the last year because Tarantino said it was a perfect film. It's pretty good, but I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a perfect film, Visions, but it's almost perfect. Like Ghostbusters, to me, that's a perfect film. In Ghostbusters, it's funny, there's action, adventure, there's sci-fi, it's a little bit of a horror movie. Nobody dies. People almost die. So it's got a little bit of everything. Comedy. You can't go wrong with Bill Murray. There's not one scene in Ghostbusters that I don't like. I love every single scene. Same thing with Jaws. People die in it. There's some humor. It's a tiny bit sci-fi because no one's ever seen that big of a shark. But it's not too big. It's kind of believable. It's it's Steven Spielberg's second film. His first film ever was Duel. Before Duel, he directed a lot of television episodes of certain TV shows. He directed a couple episodes of Columbo, Night Manager, Night Gallery. I think he directed a couple episodes of what was the other one? Columbo and Dragnet, and then he got Duel, and then which was a TV movie, and he said, this movie's so good, don't put this on TV, this has got to be a full feature. They switched it, made it a full feature, and then he got Jaws. So yeah. So it's almost a perfect film, but it's pretty damn good. All right, so Jaws 50th anniversary. Lots and lots of bonus content. And I mean a lot. Literally like 4 hours worth. Bonus content. Three Blu-ray discs. I'm sorry, 3 discs because one is a 4K. So 3 movie discs. 4 hours of bonus features. Directed by one of my favorite directors, directed by Steven Spielberg. What else? Favorite character in it is probably either Quinn or Brody. Matt Hooper, he's all right, but it's hard to pick between Brody and Quinn. Probably Quinn. Favorite character is Quinn. Favorite scenes? I only pick two. I can't pick between these three. The first one has to be when they have the town meeting and Quinn does his legendary, his speech. He like scratches and he's like, "You all know me. You know how I earn a living. I'll catch this bird for you, but it's not going to be pleasant." And then he folds his arms. He's like, "I value my life more than $3,000, Chief. I'll find him for 3, but I'll catch him and kill him for 10. Now you guys got to make up your mind. You want to play it cheap and be on welfare all winter, or are you going to ante up?" Classic scene. So the town hall meeting is the first one. Town hall meeting. The second scene, probably the dinner scene when Matt Hooper brings over white and red wine, sits down, and Brody's had like a hell of a day, and he's like, "So, how was your day?" And then they laugh, and he's like, "Swell." And then he's like, "I got red and white. I didn't know what you guys were serving." "Oh, that's nice, thanks. Is anyone eating this?" He grabs the food, starts eating it. And then Brody's wife says, "So, my husband tells me that you're into sharks." And he's like, "Yes, I'm into sharks. I love sharks." And then he tells a whole story about a shark eating his boat off of the Cape Cod. And then he's like, "That's why I'm going to go back to the Institute and tell you that you guys still have a shark problem." And then she's like, "Oh, I thought the shark was caught. Like I heard it on the radio." And he's like, "They caught a shark, not the shark. Not the shark that killed Chrissy Watson, and definitely not the shark that killed the little boy." And then Brody looks at him and says, "Well, why don't we have one more drink and cut this sucker open and confirm it by morning? Martin, can you do that?" And then I love it. He grabs his wine and he goes, "I can do anything I want. I'm the chief of police." And then he takes a sip. So the dinner scene it's fucking great. That's my second favorite scene. Dinner scene. And obviously the third scene is where Brody's like, "All right, you fucking shark, I've had enough." And he kills the shark at the end. Fucking great. He's like, all right, show me the tank. Show me the tank." He's like, "Blow up." And he starts shooting. He's like, come on. And he's like, "Blow up." And then all of a sudden he says the classic line, "Smile, you son of a bitch." And then he blows the shit out of the fucking tank and kills Jaws, finally. So killing the shark. Those 3 scenes are the best. I'm going to give it more than a 10 out of 10. The 50th anniversary, that gets a 12 out of 10. 12 out of 10. Especially because you get so much damn bonus content in it. It took me a couple days to watch all the bonus content. And then I watched the movie, the 4K movie of it, which it looked great last night. So I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. Did you see the house is back on the... I don't know if it controls Hollywood. Jaws had a big nose because air is free. It was big. They made the shark in Jaws. Most great whites are anywhere from 12 to 18 inches long, and they made Jaws 26 feet. Or 26, sorry, not inches, 26 feet. But most sharks are anywhere from 12 to 18 feet, usually. Anywhere in there, but they made... they didn't want to make it too little. They didn't want to make it too big. And Steven was like, that's right in the middle. So 26 feet. I didn't mean to say inches. That's hilarious. I know why you're laughing, Visions. I know. I meant to say feet, not inches. My bad. All right. Here we are. I'm doing good on time. All right. And my third and final review, Star Trek Voyager Season 3. Let's get into it. So, here we go. Star Trek Voyager Season 3. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. They interact with more villains, so more villains. They help more people in Season 3, so help more people. They gather more resources and make more friends, so make more friends on their journey. They get more resources to survive. The best episode is... Oh, what's it called? Hang on. Future's End. So, best episode out of Season 3 is Future's End Part 1 and Part 2. That's my favorite episode. Let's see. Some of the highlights, they travel into the past. So, travel into the past and future. A few crew members die, so a few crew members die. Janeway almost dies. The captain almost dies like 4 times. She doesn't die, but she almost dies. So the captain almost dies. So those are the highlights. I do recommend it. And I also recommend Jaws. I don't know about Elf, though. Elf, I'm just going to write, watch it if you want. Watch it if you want. Because it's not the best Christmas movie. It's good, it's just not the best. Jaws, absolutely I recommend it. So I recommend it. All right. Let me catch up with the chat here. Oh no, it was someone about the Jaws. I don't know what the hell you guys are on about. You guys are going to have to give me some context here. But yeah. Oh no, it was someone about Jaws. I don't know what you're on about. Anyway, let's continue on. All right, let's see what else. I did the nerd haul. I reviewed the movies. You know what? I think I'm going to save the top 10 for next time because I'm getting tired and I haven't even had dinner yet. So I think that's a good place to stop. So yeah. All right. There we are. Next Lego build is going to be the telephone. The next Lego build is this. So I'm probably going to do this maybe this weekend, maybe next week. So I'll let you guys know. But I'm looking forward to that build. So yeah. Vision says, don't even go there. Oh, I went there. I went there. Just joking. Just joking around. But I didn't know what you guys were talking about. But I was joking around. So there we are. Probably the next live stream. The next live stream will be either this Friday or this Sunday. Because I'm not going to watch Carrie's bullshit stream. I'm really... I'm not mad. I'm just baffled why Carrie would want to do one on me because I have not talked to Carrie in like 9 or 10 years. But she's weird. 2, she's bitter and stubborn. Wow, I didn't want to go out with you. So now she's pissed off at me and at the world. She won't let it die about me yelling at her when I asked her 1,000 times to leave me alone. But everyone thought I was in the wrong because she played that dumb voicemail. I've apologized to her 1,000,000 times about that. I'm like, Carrie, let's just leave the past in the past. I have no ill will against Carrie. I'm glad that she's feeling better. I know she was not doing too well. But clearly, those 13,000 pills that she takes is not helping her manic state. Because it is insane of her to do a hate stream on me when I haven't talked to her in a good, 9 years, if not more. So, anyway. Where did she get those naked pictures? That's not true, Visions. There's no naked photos of me. And even if there was naked photos of me, I certainly wouldn't give them to Carrie, but there are no naked photos of me. Absolutely 0 naked photos. So if someone does have some, they probably took one of my photos off my Facebook. They probably chopped my head off and put it on a guy's body that's naked because I've never done any nudes to anyone. Never. So, but again, so she definitely doesn't have my nudes. I know you're joking around, buddy. But again, it is insane for her to do a live. I haven't done anything wrong to Carrie. Larry's pissed off because I blocked him. He just needs to get over it. He's the one that started all this bullshit. But I haven't made fun of Larry at all. I've said nothing but true statements. And I just quietly blocked him and said, hey, man, I wish you luck. But I'm not going to put up with Larry's bullshit. I guarantee you, he whispered into Carrie's ear, hey, capitalize on the drama. Or a bunch of trolls told her to do one. I know it's a deep fake, Dave, because I've never sent a nude to anyone. Never. Nope. So, definitely not me. Anyway, so the trolls are not going to win Saturday. I will not watch that. And if someone tells me it's that bad, I'll just strike Carrie's channel and I'll get the video taken down like that. And you guys know I will. Because I am the takedown master. I have took down tons of videos over the years and I have took down people's channel. But I only strike stuff if I absolutely have to. If I have to. If I don't have to, then there it is. But I'm not going to watch whatever they have planned for Saturday. I've got a life. Why would I want to sit there and watch someone? Fears is dumb. Fears is an idiot. Fears is this. Fears is that. For 2 to 3 hours of a hate stream. That's ludicrous. That's insanity. I'm not going to put myself through that. I'm not going to watch that crap. So already I win. Because they expect me to watch it on Saturday. They're like, oh, yeah, we're going to get a reaction. Nope. Because I won't be there and I will not watch it. So, yeah. Well, it's time to leave. Fears is done with this coffee. That was the last sip. So I'm going to take off. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Bukaki says, oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, it was a fun live. I will see you guys either Friday or Sunday. That's the next time I'm going to do a live. So maybe on Friday or Sunday we can do the Lego build. All right. I'm taking off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my friend Dave Phillip on YouTube. Subscribe to Tina Phillip on YouTube. Subscribe to James Phillips on YouTube. Subscribe to Bukaki on YouTube. Subscribe to Rezi, the Girl Gamer. Subscribe to Sega on YouTube at the Sega Camp Gamer 22. I'm sorry. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp on YouTube, and follow the Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. Follow the Carry Brick Road. Follow the Carry Brick Road. I'll be nice. Follow the Carry Show. They're going to do a stupid bullshit stream about me on Saturday and waste everybody's time and waste everybody's lives. So, yeah, subscribe to Carry. Follow Cameo Man 2021 and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow my buddy, my friend, Visions, Lord Visions, www.exhumvisions.com, and get really cool merchandise like this and like this. Buy some cool shit, because Visions, he makes some pretty cool shit. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. All right, and last, but certainly not least, follow the host with the most, Fears, Lord Fears, at FearsMan26. That's the main channel. And follow Fears Vlogs, channel number 2. All right, this is Fears, signing off. And tell all your friends, because I'm getting close to hitting 2,000 on the vlog channel. I'm going to give you guys a sub count update. All right, because I've been doing all these in real life live streams, I've been getting a lot of subs. So, on Fears Vlogs, I am at 1,766 subscribers. So we're so close to hitting 2,000. And on the main channel, we are at 2,816 subscribers. So we're almost at 3,000 on the main channel. So we're doing pretty good. We are doing pretty good. All right, I'm taking off. This is Fears, signing off. Peace. Deuces. And I'll see you guys next time. Hey, Lantern, Chung, Bung, Zung, Rung, Mung, Kung, Dung.